Yo, what's going on, 2K? We back on here, bro. So we're gonna talk about the things I thought 2K25 got right. All right, hopefully for 2K26. All right, first things first. Let's get this out the way. Rewards. I gotta say, this is probably the year that rewards was complained about the least, which is a good thing for 2K because they mixed it up. They added, a little bit of used stuff we had before, but for the most part, it was some fresh, creative stuff in there. And I think a lot of people this year were okay with the rewards. There weren't too many complaining in the community, especially for the rep rewards. Yeah, people love these, man. Those cap breakers is crazy. Also, people like things like two-way tenacity, heat check. Not to mention, obviously, the two different cap breaker levels and the VC, man. A lot of people are happy with the VC. They were throwing chunks of VC, at the higher reps later on. So, overall, like I said, this is probably the year they complained the least about reward-wise. All right, now that that's out the way, let's get into the really good stuff they did, man. As you already know it was coming, cap breakers, bro. I think by far, hands down, everybody in the community loved cap breakers this year. This was probably the best thing 2K did in 25. I'm pretty sure they're going to bring it back in some way or shape in 2K26. But let's talk about it. So basically, cap breakers are when you're making a build, if you have attributes that you didn't max out then, you could add more of these attributes later on. So that can give you more like badges, attribute animation requirements, things like that. So this was great all around. I think the whole community loved this. So you had to put it in the video. The next thing we got to talk about, oh man, this max plus one badge thing. Whoever came up with this, bro, you deserve a bonus, a little vacation day, something. Because this is a great idea. So basically what it is it allows you to up the level of your badge one level, no requirements needed. So whatever badge you have, you can go up to the next level. And I like that they had two tiers of it. So, for your tier 2 badges and your tier 1 badges. This was hands down as well another great thing they did. Kind of going along with the max plus one, we're going to have the badge elevators, bro. I like this. If you make a new build and you want certain badges maxed out quick because they might take a long time to grind, you can elevate your badges 2 to 3 levels instantly. I mean, literally, you can go from silver, as I'm doing right here, straight to Hall of Fame. I like this idea. This is great. I'm pretty sure they're going to bring something like this back again. All right. Takeovers. Let's talk about it, man. I like what they did with takeovers. First of all, I like you have the options to pick so many takeovers based on your build. I like that they do slightly different things. And I like the idea that once you unlock it on one build, if you meet the requirements for it on another build, you don't have to do it again. So takeovers was pretty good. Now, unlocking them was kind of but for the most part, takeovers was good this year. So next we got to talk about Rebirth. Now Rebirth been around for a while, and each time it's gotten a little better. It's basically making a fresh build, and you get a jump start on it. All right. Now the thing that 2K did this year that everybody loved was whatever your highest overall player was, you instantly can upgrade your fresh new player to that rating. Okay. So let's say you had a 95 overall player and you made a new build, you can instantly go to 95 unlike previous years. So like it says, you instantly start with silver badges that meet the requirements. And then with the badge elevators I just talked about, you could instantly go from silver to Hall of Fame, legendary, whatever. So Rebirth, I like it this year. Everybody loved the overall thing, man. Okay, so it is a gimmicky game. I have to talk about some of the goofy stuff they did, like cosmetics and, the vehicles and creative stuff, the goofy sides of it. It's a game at the end of the day, right? They're trying to have some fun goofiness to it. So obviously the mascots, and bro, it was nice this year. They were creative. There was a burrito at one point. The banana one is crazy. The Barbie doll or whatever doll, action figure doll is crazy too. So they mixed in some new stuff along with, this banana one is crazy. Get that man, whoever designed this one, bro, you need another couple of vacation days as well. Again, continuing the thing, man, the vehicles this year was crazy. We had the buggy at one point. We had the tank looking thing. We have this flying solo helicopter thing, bro. We had, I think there's a drone that lets you transport yourself around the place. Look, man, give it to him, man. You might not like the city stuff, but at least they were creative and different with it. They didn't give us the same old go-karts and bikes, man. They mixed it up. So I got to give 2K some hands on that, bro. There's the drone thing. Look, you can teleport to where you want to go. So, I mean, they trying, bro. You got to give them stuff for trying the creative stuff, man. Overall, these are the things I think they did well. Let me know what y'all think. And hopefully some of them come back for 2K26. Yo, we out.